see life as suffering, can life become more difficult, especially initially?
If you don't see that life is suffering or difficult, you actually haven't looked. A lot of people live in this la-la land of it's going to get better later, hope. And hope takes them away from what is real and what is not really happening here. So it takes them away from everything that they could be perceiving but are not perceiving because they're not with what's there. If you have a look inside of yourself and you don't move, you sit still, you'll find all sorts of dissatisfactions which you miss because you're so busy doing things in the world, or so busy hoping that things are going to get better, or using some other form of escape methodology, alcohol, drugs, whatever else. I mean, if everybody was happy with their life, why would they be doing drugs and alcohol, legal or otherwise? Why would they be becoming food addicts or doaholics? Why would they be doing all of these things if they were absolutely satisfied inside of themselves? They're not. Human beings are not satisfied. We're not programmed, even at school, to be happy. If anything, we're programmed to be efficient little machines, but not happy. The mind, by its nature, desires and constantly desires things to be a little different than how they are. Because we're so used to it, we miss the fact that that's actually suffering. It's not satisfying to be desiring something that's different than how it is. That's dissatisfaction. And if we have a look at everything we own or everything we love, and what are we like when that's threatened in any way, once again, we have to own up and say, well, that's very dissatisfying, if not creating suffering in us because of our resistance to the loss. So we have to get very honest with ourselves. The first noble truth is quite often denied by people. They say, oh no, life's okay, life's great. Yeah. That's because you haven't slowed down and had a good, honest look at what life is like for people. Human beings constantly desire things. Maybe you don't recognize it, but that is not satisfying. That is dissatisfaction. And the harder you desire something to be, or the more you put into any desire for things to be different, the more you're going to suffer. And so we're not necessarily going to agree with the way the world is, but to the level that we disagree is to the level that we suffer. The first noble truth is an absolute fact. Life is basically dissatisfying for human beings because they keep desiring things to be different, because they get attached to things and get fearful when they get threatened. This is the truth. It took me quite a while to actually get the first noble truth because I thought I had a pretty happy life. But that happy life was reliant on me escaping from how I was feeling. And I didn't see that bit straight away. It took a while of looking at myself, of watching, of witnessing my mind to see how it created dissatisfaction and how it escaped that dissatisfaction with a myriad of different escapes. So I always bring it back to this. If you can open up enough, if you can drop enough defenses to find love, to be able to perceive love, you've done the work. Because then you'll allow love to guide you. And in allowing love to guide you, you'll take care of everything and everyone.